And we're back, everybody. Yo, yo, yo. It's the finale of Redstone Wars GenerikB versus Seth Bling. Are you ready, pal?
I don't know. I think I'm ready.
I won't lie. First half frazzled me pretty good. Um, some stuff blew up. Some
You
stuff.
better watch out. Things are going pretty smoothly on my side. I did discover a bug actually, and that hampered me a little bit, but I
Just
think it'll be good.
throw it on top of your 400
Yeah.
1.1 bug.
Well, exactly. I'm always excited whenever I discover a bug because I can try and exploit it. But all right,
Okay.
I'm
Are,
ready.
are you ready, pal? Okay. Oh, I have to hit it one more time. All right. Three, two, one, go. Good luck,
Okay.
man.
Good luck. And we're back. If you don't know what's going on here, definitely check out the last video. I'm building a computer. Okay, so we've got a power button on the outside that triggers minecart dominoes, which triggers some. This is the power supply over here. Hopefully, I'll pretty it up a little bit later. Power supply in the back of the computer. That's going to shoot a sand cannon, and that'll turn on the water cooling system, which will turn on the processor, get the clock speed going. It's going to turn on the RAM with a snowball into a painting, and the RAM will come over here, and this is where we left off. So um, that's going to turn on. What we're doing next is the hard drive. Okay, hard drive. Let's do it. So my plan for the hard drive is to create a piston tape, right? Because that's sort of the Minecraft equivalent of a hard drive. So uh, the key to a piston tape is a monostable circuit that's going to sort of uh, make each piston fire in sequence so that they'll go in a loop. Actually, what I need is a clock before I do that. So I will need a clock, yes. I'll build one of my favorite kinds of clocks. Actually, no, I think I'm going to build just a normal repeater clock, old style. Because I want the frequency to. This is almost a second. That's the clock. Okay, so that's gonna happen. That's gonna go into a monostable circuit, which we'll just put right here. This is my sort of go-to monostable circuit. I basically never build anything else. Okay, actually I want that to be. Yeah, okay. Just because I know how it's done and it's really easy. And yep, so this is it. So you can see it'll pulse, it'll blip every second or so. That's pretty good. Actually, it's 2 seconds. Is it 2? Yeah, it should be 2 seconds. Okay. So then we're going to send that signal off to some pistons in a little loop, and we can use that to actually store some data. But I'm not going to store that much data here, or it's not going to be meaningful data anyway, because I don't really have anything to power it with. Okay, so here's this actually. All right, we'll need some glass. So the way these things usually work is you have some glass and a solid block. Let's see, magnetic material. I guess that would be iron still. Been using a lot of iron. Maybe I will use redstone ore. Yes, that seems like that would be. Can I get some redstone ore? Yeah. Seems like the type of thing you would have storing memory in a hard drive. So we will have it be 4 to a side, and we're going to read the outputs right here. So here's what we get out of this. So we'll get a signal if it is a redstone block, and we'll get no signal if it's glass. All right. So now we need more of these pistons to push it around in a loop. Okay. Let's see. So there's going to be a little delay between each one, 2-tick delay. so that they will push in sequence. And I think that should do it. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually not in the right place. Okay. And then... Ooh, that was close. But I have no clip on, so we're fine. Yeah, I'm really glad I have no clip on. Alright. So then we'll need 2, 3, 4... No. So that'll push that into there. And then we'll push it here. I'm doing this sort of haphazardly, but you know what? I'm a little bit under pressure here. I'm not used to building this quickly, so this is how I get things done. Okay, so that will trigger this piston next, and then we need one more piston to push the blocks out. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I have misshapen this, it seems. Okay, we're good. Last piston. Alright, so let's see if this works. Just remove that, and that should get the clock going. Oh! Okay. Yep. Okay. And that works. So this is the hard drive. Little spinning platter. I'm actually only going to leave 1 bit because I'm going to read the output of the hard drive. And okay, I'm not exactly sure how to do this, but I have something big planned for this. All right. So it's going to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 20 seconds, and then this part will get hit. And we are going to use some TNT. That's right. This is gonna be somewhat damaging to the system, but that's okay. I'll try and contain the damage as much as I can. All right. So there will be a TNT here. This will not get powered until the redstone ore makes it all the way around. And all right, so the TNT is going to get dropped. Actually, I'm going to start using some obsidian for this because I'm a little worried about the damage. Actually, if I... Alright, I can control this damage if I just move it up a bit. Yeah, can't you tell I came in here with a really good plan? Okay. Just move it up a bit, and then I will drop it into a wire. And this is going to be... The wire is going to go... yeah, well, you'll see. It's going to be an interesting kind of wire. Okay, so that should drop it. Okay, no clip is messing with me here. Okay. Alright, that'll drop it right down here. This is where I need the obsidian. Lots and lots and lots of obsidian. Where is it? Where is it? I always have so much trouble finding things in this creative mode. Okay. Just easier this way. Alright, obsidian. There it is. So, lost it again. So right here on this block is where it will go. And I'm going to use some world edit here. Speed things up. And then, yeah. I don't know exactly how much destruction this will cause, but I think it will be a lot. So this is going to be all TNT. All right. If you're wondering how I'm doing things like changing my speed without typing, you can bind keys with single player commands. You can bind keys to actions, and it's very, very useful. I use it all the time. Okay, so we're gonna need some TNT here. And lots of TNT. Yep. And on top of that is some more obsidian, just to keep the explosion a little bit contained. And this is our wire. So what's going to happen is when this gets powered, it's going to be dropped right down into this hole. That may cause some collateral damage. We'll see. It's going to cause a chain explosion throughout this whole thing. And it's going to exit out the back of the computer on the VGA port, the or the HDMI, whatever. The monitor is going to come out of here. So let's see, where am I? So this is going to explode. It's going to damage the computer. This will not be a resettable creation. All right, should be right about here. Okay, so this thing is going to go kaplooey as soon as, yeah. All right, this is the back of the computer. So, all right, and I'm just going to use the signal. So basically, yeah, this will go away, and that'll cause the signal to turn off, which is going to turn my monitor on. It's gonna cause something to get displayed on the monitor. I haven't decided exactly what yet, but I have some ideas. So the monitor. Okay. Turn no clip off. I shouldn't need that for a little bit. The monitor is going to be a different color. The monitor is going to be made of black wool. No, I don't want to use wool. I'll use obsidian. No, I'll use gold. Because why not? Alright, actually I don't even know why I did that. Okay, right here. To right about here, sure. Gold block. I am going to do a trick I've used a couple times before. I've used it in, actually used it in Piggle, which is my most recent video. And basically I'm just going to pull away some sand to reveal the secret message. Alright. Oh, need a repeater. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to remove these because it's easier than trying to repeat the signal. And it'll look nicer. Okay, so now there's going to be some blocks here. I will actually clear away a few in the front so that I can set, let's see, air. Okay. So I need slab, is that the one? Yeah, slab. And then lava above that so that it'll dispose of the items. So when the sand falls, it's going to fall onto the half blocks, which will break it. That's right, I'm using gold. It's going to fall onto the half blocks, which will break it, and then the lava will dispose of it so that it doesn't cause lag having all those items. So this is where the sand's going to go. In the meantime, I need to make a little computer screen. So that's going to be over here. And need 16:9 resolution or widescreen. I don't know. Let's see. I'll set snow. No, that's not right. I actually screwed myself up by doing that before. Snow block. There we go. All right. This is my monitor. It's my what is this? 20-meter monitor. It's very big. Very fancy. So this is going to get displayed once the sand goes away. I need to. This is not nearly big enough to write anything on. Okay, I can write something. So I will use some wool, and I'll just. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. I'm not a very aesthetic person, so I mostly just do my technical redstone. But okay, this is an M if you can't tell, and this will be a C. You'll be able to tell it's a C. So MCOS is what I'm gonna write out. OS. I don't have enough room for it. Crap. Okay. Looks like an H. Oh, this is awful. Oh boy. Okay, wonder if I could get away with like This will be an O. O. Yeah, there we go. I only have an hour. I can only do so much. Does it look like MCOS? This is just terrible. It's okay. It's okay. My life doesn't depend on this, so you get the idea. One of the main reasons I wanted to do this was just to give you guys ideas and show you sort of how I go about building building my stuff. So it doesn't have to be perfect for me to accomplish that. So you know, maybe you'll learn about some tools like World Edit. Here I'm going to replace air with gold instead of just setting it to gold because I want this block to stay intact. So that should work just fine. And so yeah, I just want you guys to learn something. Hopefully you've learned something during this thing. I don't always spend that much time on all of on how I do everything. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's helpful. Maybe not. Here we go. So there's sort of a monitor. I'll just put a layer of gold on top too. So I think I've completed everything that I wanted to complete. I do need to test it though, because things have a habit of not working out like you'd like them to. So I'm gonna turn on no clip. Let's check it out. So let's see the hard drive. So the hard drive is down here. I'll add some stuff to it. So I'm going to create a backup again, and we'll actually get to test it out. Everything should be functional. I'm going to add some more aesthetics to it before I finish, because it looks like I have the time. So there we go. Got my backup. Let's open it up, and we can try it out. Okay, here we go. So the dominoes go up. Open up the pig spawner. Pig spawns. You have to be within 16 blocks for the pig to spawn. This is the part where you have to just wait for the pig to realize that he should, in fact, get in the minecart. It's always the right thing to do if you're a pig, but... Ooh, these guys. Why are they just sitting still? Oh, he didn't get in the cart, but... It still works. Oh, there we go. I love it when animals ride in minecarts. TNT ignites. Hits that. Water cooling system enabled. Processor turns on. Here's the clock. And that turns on the RAM. Okay. Looks like the whole repeater system worked. So we got our memory now, or sorry, our hard drive spinning up. And yeah, most hard drives have a lookup time of a few milliseconds. This one's a bit longer, but eventually we'll get the data we need. And so that should cause this whole thing to go off. Let's see if it works. I think it should. Yep. Right on down the wire. And that opens that, which turns on the MCOS. I swear it's an M. Computer. This is the worst monitor I have ever seen. I don't believe how bad this is. Anyway, everything worked, which makes me super happy. For some reason, some TNT got up here. I don't know. Oh, I see. It must have exploded when the sand cannon went off. Oh, well, you don't need to turn on a computer more than once, do you? I don't know. All right. Everything works. So I'm just going to take a little bit of time to pretty things up. There's some stuff I wanted to add that every computer should have. So let me just go ahead and delete that backup. And yep, okay. Sometimes I accidentally, instead of playing in the backup world, I play in my main world, and then I delete it and delete the backup, which actually has the good copy, and that just sucks because I lose all my progress. But everything worked here. Okay, so first things first, we need a CD drive. And luckily, Notch left us with the perfect tool for that. So we're going to put in CD drive up here. This will be sort of interesting because there's going to be a big slot which you can use to put in the discs. Play music for us. That's lovely. I'll use some gold because I have it in my inventory. Yeah, as you can tell, I make beautiful things. Just what I do. But I do have, I think I have a knack for telling, for sort of figuring out things that are in the Minecraft world that match up with the real world, and like this cooling system and CD drive. So that's my aesthetics. It's more technical sort, but if you're subscribed to me, that's probably why. All right, we got a CD drive. We don't even need anything on the inside. That's fine. All right, let's see. We need sort of a case for the hard drive here. You know, I should back this thing up before I continue, because sometimes I have made improvements. Okay, got my backup here. Sometimes I've made improvements and they have not been improvements. So, okay, we got the little bit over there. Okay, ooh, don't want to come too close. Yeah, I just want to add a a little case for the hard drive. So, because hard drives have that. Okay. Oh, wow! I almost just broke some. Alright, I think the rest of it I just needed to do by hand, more or less. Yeah, I'm not the best person with aesthetics, but at least I like to make it look, sort of okay. I just don't want everything going everywhere. I want it to look like kind of like an actual computer, which I've seen a fair number in my own time. I've put together a lot of my own machines and whatever, as you do. Okay. Yeah, I don't want it to interfere with the redstone though. Just gotta be careful that I don't. Yeah, see, like that would. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll just make a little container. It's not gonna be a perfect thing, but. Looks like I'm pressing some entity. Why is that happening? Whew. I can't place anything here? Something is kind of broken. Is it no clip? That was weird. Yeah, world edit and single player commands definitely have their bugs, but I love them anyway because they save me a ton of time and have a lot of useful tools. You can turn off weather, which I love. Oh, speaking of weather, I actually do want to put a roof on, but I don't want to block everything off, so I'm going to try and get fancy, which is always a good idea, right? Looks like I have about 8 minutes. That's plenty of time to do a little bit of prettying. So, okay, there's that. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Good thing I created a backup. Now everything is working still. No, things are broken. Yeah. Looks like I screwed up somehow. I didn't set the second position when I did a replace, and it caused the pistons to break, I guess. Yep, that's what happened. All right. Well, let me load my backup. Good thing I had extra time, right? Right. Actually, I have to close Minecraft to do that. No, that's okay. I can just, because that'll screw up my recording if I try and close Minecraft. So I'll just load up the copy. Okay. Hey, look, everything's good now. Water cooling system, the pistons. Yeah, the undo function on MCEdit is very nice, but it doesn't always work. Usually, if you have pistons or entities involved that you've replaced, it doesn't work very well. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. Go here and here. Is this too high? It's probably higher than I need it. Oh, yeah. I don't need it up that high. This is not part of the... Oh! Good thing I backed it up again. Yeah, I generally do a lot of backups because, oh, that's just embarrassing though. All right, let's do this. Come on. I swear I'm better than this. I actually don't usually use backups that much, but all right. L. Alright, there's the top. Okay, I actually need to get onto the roof real quick. So I'm just going to make a little sort of thing here. And then I'm going to move on to the roof. I actually can do it correctly. I'm going to be fancy about it too. Hopefully it won't break everything. There's our hard drive. Yeah, it's a hard drive. It's like a bow. Okay, moving on. So I gotta be careful here. Looks like we have about 5 minutes left. So, whoops. Okay. Position 1. Gotta make sure I set position 2 before I. Okay, L. Yes. Okay. Set iron block. Okay. And then I'm gonna put glass. So I'm gonna have sort of iron bars. And then, okay, no clip. So then I'm gonna repeat this pattern sort of, and that should work fine. Okay. So the stack command is what I'm gonna use for that. So stack 1 west. Nope. So if that way is west, I want to stack 1 south. Yeah. Stack 10 south. So I'll get it. Stack 12 south. So that just repeats the pattern that you have going. Alright, and there is our roof. Beautiful. Lets all the light through, but protects from rain and whatever.
Sorry, I forgot. 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
3 minutes and 45 seconds. Yeah, I was keeping track, so. Okay, so we still got our CD drive. We got our hard drive. Our processor's in there. It gets liquid cooled. Gotta have liquid cooling. Got this RAM. Maybe I'll add another chip. Actually, you know what? We don't have that much time. I think I just want to run through it one more time. Just watch it all one more time. So, I'm gonna come out here, and I will make a copy, and it's gonna be the title is gonna be Seth Bling's World copy, 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 and that's what we're gonna use. Okay. Oh, that was a backup of the backup. This is just getting confusing. Okay. It's going to be copy, copy, copy 2 is what it's going to be. That's what it is. Copy, copy, copy 2. Yeah. There's the backup. Where are we? Why isn't that the one? Because I was just outside. This doesn't have the cover. Okay. What about... I don't even know what world I was using. So it must have been... Oh, I didn't open the right world. Yeah, there we are. Just to make sure, I'm going to make another backup of this. Copy, copy, copy 2. Yeah, okay. Copy, copy, copy 2. This is great. All right, we push the button, and it goes. We have the hard drive there. Okay, the dominoes. That's cool. I'm actually going to turn off no clip. Oh, actually, no, I will need no clip on, won't I? Okay, the pig spawned. He sets the minecart off. He gets in. Got our little sand cannon thinger here. Oh, I see why. Okay. Just need to add some glowstone. It's not really that important. The water cooling turns on. The water detector sees that. That turns on the RAM. And we get our little repeater thing here. And that turns on the hard drive. We can't actually see the hard drive unless we look underneath here. Oh, we can just look underneath here. Yeah, I'll just add some glowstone up there and that'll fix that. Yeah, I hate snow biomes. They just ruin everything. Alright. And we get our bit of memory in here. The wire heads out. And close this up. And we get... Oh, this still cracks me up. MCOS. If I had it bigger, I could have done something. All right. Time is almost up. Looks to me like there's 40
40
seconds.
seconds remain.
Yes, that is 40 seconds.
I'm
He
really
still can't
bad
hear
at
me. I'm still
giving you
muted.
times. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Just gonna load up. I just ran through it, so loading up my backup.
Oh, you gave it a test run, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at you.
I've been in lots of test runs. All right, so
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
add some glowstone. Right.
Yes.
Just need some. I'm gonna add 1 block of glowstone.
Okay. I will allow this.
Am I in violation of the rules?
We'll have to let the referees decide.
All right.
It's a photo finish.
Glowstone added. It's a critical piece of glowstone. Trust me.
Oh, okay. Of course it is.
Oh, where's the wrong version? Okay, whatever.
So, shoo. Hectic.
I actually had a fair amount of time at the end, and I used it to pretty things up a little bit.
Oh.
Not that it's pretty, but yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with making things pretty. I ran into.
No, trust me, it is not pretty.
It's just prettier than what it would be, right?
Yeah.
So awesome. Guys, now it is your time to vote. Now, the way we do this is by thumbs up or likes of our videos. So before you hit like, be sure to check out both of the versions, both Seth Bling's and GenerikB's. We've got links, annotations on the video and in the description. Check them out both. Decide which one you like more and hit the like button. Seth Bling said that he's already given it a test run. I haven't yet, so I'll probably tack that on to the end of this. Won't build anymore. I'll just let her run. Mine's kind of it's got some slow parts to it. So, but man, awesome challenge. This is by far my favorite one so far, and I
I had a lot of fun too.
I really appreciate it, buddy. This is great to have you as a challenger. I'm honored. It's an honor and a privilege.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
This is really fun, and I was glad to have a chance to show my viewers how I do it and some of the techniques that I use. So, yeah, it was great.
Fantastic. All right, guys, be sure to watch them both and vote. Until next time, take care, brush your hair. See you when I see ya. Peace.
Thanks for watching.